Hey guys, welcome back to Balls Fan TV, and today we're doing the match preview for tomorrow's game against UCD in the Belfield Bowl. Yeah, look, it's another game that we should be looking to win. Obviously, I'm sure we're still high off that cup final or cup semi-final even win against Galway on Saturday. As we mentioned in the reaction, it was very good to see performance from a lot of the players. We had to dig in deep to get the result, and we got it in the end. And obviously with 10 men, it was tough. We came under a bit of pressure, but look, the lads dealt with it well and got the win, and we're into the final now. But look, there's still four massive league games to be played before that final, and one of them's tomorrow, obviously against an already relegated UCD, who have been pretty poor for. Well, I think pretty poor is an understatement. They've been terrible for most of this season. You know, a team that haven't won a game since June. I think they've conceded 22 goals in the last seven games. Like it's one we should be looking to win. If we don't, then it'll be a bit embarrassing. But you know, I don't think it's that important really to dwell too much on previous results we've had there. Obviously, we struggled there in the past. Even just going back to April there at the start of the season, I think we played here and we drew 1-1 in a game where we had a lot of opportunities to kill the game off, but we didn't quite take them. We ended up conceding a late equaliser, but hopefully it's a different game this time. UCD are down and out, aren't they? They're relegated. Most of their players probably know whether they're leaving or going. Come the off season. We've still got plenty to fight for in terms of Europe. We're still 2 points behind Shells, given their 1-0 win against Dundalk last week when we weren't in league action. Um, and we've got a chance to go a point ahead of them now tomorrow, and even put a bit of pressure on St. Pat's as well if we play next week. Because obviously we're the only game this weekend, given it's I think it's an international break. So yeah, it's an important one. It's one we should be looking to win. I know you might make the case that there could be a bit of a semi-final hangover. Maybe could there be a bit of fatigue amongst the team. It was a tough game there on Saturday. We had to dig in deep to get the result. Is there going to be a few knocks? Is there going to be are the players going to be a bit tired? I know they've had a good few days to rest now and train and prepare for this game. But could we see many changes? I don't know. I think I'd be going with the exact same team as Saturday. I think it's very important that we, even though we look at UCD away, it's one that we should be looking to win. We treat it with the same amount of importance that we treat the Pats game in 2 weeks or the Dundalk game after that. Even though they're tougher games, it's important that we treat every game from now until the end of the season, these final four games like cup finals, more or less. So yeah, I think I'd be going with the exact same team as Saturday, which was Talbot, Kirk, Casper, Novak, Bart, Bucko, um, Flores, Clark, Connolly, Afalabi, and Ali Koo. So yeah, I think that's probably the team we'll be going with anyway, unless there's any knocks or anything. I know Flores went off with a bit of a knock, didn't he? There's a few others as well that maybe looked a bit tired towards the end of Saturday's game, but I'd be going with the exact same team as Saturday. Look, like I said, we need to be treating these games with importance, no matter who we're playing. Um, yeah, look, where could the game be won? Obviously, look, we're looking at UCD's defensive record this season. It's been shocking, really, hasn't it? Like I said, 22 goals conceded in the last seven games. You're looking at players like Afalabi, Clark, Conley. That should be music to their ears. They should be looking at that thinking, right, this is my time now to not Afalabi be looking to try and to could put a bit of distance between him and Forrester for that golden boot. Obviously, they're both on 13 goals. Afalabi will probably see this as a good opportunity to try and get a couple of goals and get a bit of distance ahead of Forrester in that golden boot race. Obviously, Clark will be looking at this as an opportunity to supply Afalabi and get on the score sheet himself. Obviously, Dylan Connolly be full of confidence after his goal on Saturday. He's been playing very well over these last few months. So yeah, he'll be looking at that UCD defence, thinking I can get at these and I can get balls into the box and even get one myself. So yeah, I don't know. I think given our record against UCD recently, I don't know if we'll blow them away. I don't know if we'll do what Derry did and put six past them, like they did last week. I don't know if it'll be a tough game. I was going to say it might be a tough game, but you know, you're coming up against an already relegated UCD team, and you should be looking to put them to the sword. But we've had to be patient against UCD at times this season. Even the 2-1 back at Dalymount in March, where we went 1-0 down and we scored 2 goals in the second half. It was a far from convincing performance, but look, we got the result in the end. The 1-1 in the UCD ball back in April, that was a poor night really performance wise. We went 1-0 up and we had opportunity to try and get a couple of goals to try and kill the game off. We didn't take them and ended up drawing the game. Even when where we recently played them back in July, I think it was in Daily Mountain. We won 2-0, but I think we scored the 2 goals in the last 10, 15 minutes of the game, and it wasn't an amazing performance. We had to be patient. We had to try and it was difficult to break them down, but I think we should be looking to win this game. Obviously, I think we will. I'm not going to try and say it'll be difficult, which look it could be, but you know, I think we'll win the game 2-0. I think it'll be like a comfortable 2-0. You know what I mean? I don't. The scoreline 2-0 doesn't sound quite comfortable, but I think we'll have a lot of the ball. We'll create a few chances. We might miss a few. We might be tested at some points, but I think our quality will just get us through in the end. I'm going to go with a 2-0 win. I think I'm going to say Afolabi and Ali Q to get the goals. I just think those two players are on great form at the moment. So I think they'll win 2-0. I think it'll be quite easy. I don't know. Look, it is against UCD at the end of the day, and we've said this loads of times. Before where God knows how long I've been doing these videos when we've been playing UCD and I've been saying it'll be easy enough to win 3-0, but those predictions have never really come off. But look, I think we will win this game 2-0, like I said. And look, no matter who we're playing, we should be treating it with importance and putting the best team out there. Look, this would be a good opportunity, with us being the only team, or us and UCD being the only two teams playing this week, to to put a bit of distance between us and Shells and that, and climb back into that forward spot, as well as try and put a bit of pressure on Pats as well ahead of that cup final sort of rehearsal, I suppose. So yeah, I'm gonna go with a 2-0 win, comfortable enough. We'll dominate possession, which I expect, and yeah, I think we'll see it out and be 2-0 winners. So yeah, look, that's where I'm gonna end the video. Make sure you like, subscribe, share, comment down below. I think heading into the game, your score predictions. What sort of team would you like to see? Would you be going with the same team as Saturday? Would you make a few changes? Let us know. And yeah, bye bye.